Is it working? Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to some more Gwent. What is this now? Faction Challenge? Skellige versus Northern Realms? Series of special events during which you select one of the two warring factions and march his army to victory over a week of intense skirmishes. Participants simply win battles playing as either Skellige of Northern Realms. Well, how about that? We are. I was just about to showcase a new Northern Realms deck, so here we are, back to Gwent and back to playing Northern Realms as Foltest. This was one of the first leaders that I've played on like the ranked play. I played a lot of like Northern Realms with Foltest, and the idea that it boss everything, and there were a lot of interesting cards. And now this one, it's a pretty solid deck that I've seen. It uses a combination of the good old-fashioned Blue Stripe Scout Commando Temeranian Infantry combo, but it also uses a few machines over here. The one that's it has the name from is the trebuchet, which just in case you don't know, can lob up to 90 kilograms of projectiles over a distance of 300 meters. Yeah, that's where the meme comes from. There's the reinforced siege tower. I am missing one. And I also want to mention that with this deck, you will reach 0 cards if you go all the way to round 3 pretty much every single time. So yeah, you definitely need another siege tower. And apart from that, what it uses, I did manage to finally get Shawnee, the very powerful the Northern Realms legendary that resurrects a bronze or silver unit and adds some armor to it. It's pretty good, you can use it on a bunch of different units. You can use it on the machines to get more value, or in case your Ronvid of Small Marsh has been locked before being killed, you can use it on that and bring it back. Other than that, we have the basic legendary Philippa Eilhart. It works pretty well, deals some damage. It's pretty much the only way you can interact with the enemy board, except for the trebuchet, obviously. John Natalis is included because we have all the free tactic cards: Marching Order, Reinforcement, Commander's Horn. Marching Order usually used to get out the River Scout, but it can also use to get out Doodoo. Now this is more of a tech silver card that I have. I seen it in the deck, so I put it as well. You can use something else instead of it, and I would probably recommend it. You can use like the card that you know can either use Death Mole, for example. You can use Margarita, also pretty good option over here. There's also a different deck that you can make over here with Sile, Transarvile, and the Ale. I'm gonna present that probably next time or something like that. Dijkstra obviously draws cards, very good tempo swing, and yeah, that's pretty much how this deck works. I've got this deck out to play on Constructed. I was like struggling in between the ranks, if I can look over here at season and no, at rank up, there you go. I was struggling at like rank 17 to get to rank 18. It was very difficult. Whatever I was playing, I would win games, but then I would lose and get back to 3,600. And then I got this deck and I just played it and like steamrolled, and I won 4 games in a row on a win streak, got to master rank, got my 7 kegs, went pretty happy, and yeah, now I'm gonna play this deck and showcase it to you all so you can try it. Obviously, just as many decks before, you have to be very careful how you mulligan over here, but for the main part, it works pretty well. Obviously, you also have to be careful how you position cards in order to get the full benefits of the fresh crew abilities of your weapons. I mean, machines.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
Morvran.
Onward! Attack!
I don't think I played as against a Morvran before with this deck. It's a little bit scary, so yeah, obviously you don't want the commandos. You don't want more than 1 infantry. Oh my god, and I draw all 3 of them. That's very bad. Also drew all 3 blue stripe scouts, which means that the blue not the blue stripe, the oh, what is called? I forgot its name.
Onward! Attack!
You want to start with Foltest most of the time. The River Scout doesn't have that good of an exit over here. Well, this is unpleasant, to say the least.
Regroup!
Also, the problem with Dudu is that it gives you a little bit of inconsistency of what you can draw
If it's peace you desire,
from marching orders. It is pretty bad.
quiet, or the commissar will hear.
Very powerful tempo swing, and there is very little that I can do here. And there is one thing that I can do. I think it's the most powerful play. Let's do it now. That is to get the trebuchet out, hit this, kill them all, get the full value of the crewmen, sort of equalize the situation a little bit. But yeah, having both Temeranian infantry in hand is very bad, but we can
Sometimes I've had about enough.
do a few things to work around those.
Bloody non-humans.
The blue stripe commandos will always be summoned on the same row on the right, so that's
All is
important to
in
remember. My goodness. Okay, well, not getting all the buffs from the scouts as I would love, but it's just how the cookie crumbles, right? Let's go for the this one.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Marching orders. Got the scout, that's good at least.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
Got another one of this. Deal some damage. I'm back on positive. You do want to win the first round.
Gloire and cat down!
That's really nasty though. I should have used it to like hit the blue striped commando, so it would be on 6 power, so it would be buffed by the scout.
Greetings.
It's a little
What is
thing, but obviously it would have helped. Ah, the extra damage over here. I was about to say go.
Regroup!
But yeah, it's looking pretty nasty. If I can have, if I can get on a turn in which in which he plays a card and I'm still in the advantage, then I will probably just pass. For that, he needs to play something that provides less than 12 points, which will be that for that case. So that will be the pass. Needs to play one more card. You usually want to win the first round, but in this case, just because of the bad draw of both the Temeranian infantry, we can't really push it. So
Hellcat's
that's just how it's gonna work. That's really nasty though. This unit is very annoying. The Vandal Elite. And you can't really do much about it because they just reveal too many cards in your hand to be able to get rid of all of them. Okay, we did get rid of the small march. So we can play this one.
For this most beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100 duels!
100 duels! It's also crewman, and it keeps getting back on the board whenever it's killed. So that allows you to have a constant crewman present. I'm not gonna try and fall into the trap over there.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, that is maintained. It's much weaker. Oh, muzzle, that is just brutal. Jesus. Alright, well then. I mean, Dishtra will only draw me 2 lesser guardians. So, yeah.
I've no mercy for your kind.
I will probably win this round, but I will lose the other one.
See.
Well, in that case, it's probably this one. I don't want to, you know, go for broke here, if possible. Yeah, losing Ronvid on to the muzzle, that was just terrible, man. Can he get 31? I mean, wait, can he get 23 points from...
Blood alone can my maid's honor unbesmirched.
I'm gonna say that he can't get points. I might lose over here, but he needs to get 14 points out of 2 cards. I'm not gonna say that's out of 1 single card. Don't think that is possible.
For Maid Bilberry's honor.
So I'm gonna go for the last one over here. Okay. Let's see what we can get.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with
We did
idiots
this
my
my whole
whole
life.
life.
Alright, Shawnee is very good though.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Question is, what do we get out? And I think the answer will be just a siege tower. It's not too much. We don't have any benefits.
Let's dance.
Okay, what is that final card? It's that one. Okay, I'll play another siege tower, and it seems that I will win. He shouldn't have played that extra card last turn. That put him at a card disadvantage, and despite the rough start, we did manage to win. So it is, I don't think I've got the time to mention it, but this is a pretty powerful deck. I'd say it's probably a tier 1 deck. Oh, by the way, the version that I found on the internet uses counter Odim instead of John Natalis, which I just thought, you know, it's kind of just like way too much memey.
Or me.
I mean,
Press those
I
body.
understand memes and everything, but I think you want to go for consistency more than memes, so that's why I decided to go for John Natalis. Alright, well, we don't want that, obviously. We would like, if possible... Oh, we don't want that either. We would want the Blue Stripe Scout. There you go, that is a very good draw. Marching Orders is guaranteed to draw doo-doo because we have the Reverse Scout in hand. And apart from that, we have a few machines. You don't really want to play Prince Tennis until you thin the deck, because drawing a Temuranian infantryman or a commando is pretty weak. And as you have seen from the last game, you do
Table, and let's
burn through the deck quite considerably, so we will see. We are playing against the Skellier, so we are playing right against the in the war.
Just one morsel.
Let's see, so we got the Heme Bal Maiden. A Wolf's Bane though, that's pretty nasty.
onward.
Oh,
Attack.
you're not the only one who has a leader. Love that explosion, that, like, you know, that power. It's beautiful. Alright, now the question is whether to go for Ronvid or...
Name! Destroy!
That's pretty nasty. Probably have the Bal Maiden to take it out, but there's not really much we can do.
Elves must die.
All 5s here. It's okay, if he turns it, we'll just use the
Modern Freyr
Trebuchet.
is patient, but she
Right,
brooks
he
no
can
insult.
do it this way.
The time for blathering is past!
I need your heart!
And he positioned it very well for me to prevent the use of the Trebuchet without triggering another Raging Bear, so I won't use it. No, I'll use a Siege Tower, which will be buffed by 2 crewmen, resulting into a powerful 15. I could have left it and reduced the damage that I got from Wolfsbane to 5 instead of 6. because my highest unit was a 5, but I decided to just play it like this instead. Wolfsbane is obviously a very powerful tempo that he can get out, and it thins the deck a lot. King Bran, that's mostly the advantage
What is it?
that it has. Oh, that's pretty nasty. Now the question is if it will go for disruption or for tempo.
Praise be the bravest.
Seems that the tempo is the answer.
I told you so, you idiot.
Elves must die!
Getting points, but I'm very far behind, but that's mostly because, you know, King Bran shenanigans. Oof, that is very nasty. Alright, Trebuchet, dealing some damage over here, bringing the points back together. What can we play here? We can draw something out with John Natalis. We can get the Temeranian infantryman out. That is fine. With a lot of question marks, fine, because that's a lot of points, but we can at least use Dudu on that thing, and
Blood
it's
alone
pretty
can
big.
my maid's honor unbesmirch.
This is one of the decks that I would want to try next, some sort of like self-damage deck. I think though, I don't think the King Bran is the best card for that deck though, I'm not sure. Pretty nasty indeed. I'm gonna have to use the Trebuchet to hit this, just to reduce its size against the potential use of that card. Forgot its name.
Who's the courage to fight the Belt Carls, eh?
Well, I think he probably has that card, so I think the better option over here would be to just give up. He has way too much of a point difference for me to catch up. So it is dangerous because I risk drawing. I do have another commando and the Temeranian infantry, obviously, that I risk drawing or mulliganing into.
Hide your stench.
There goes Ronvid. Back on action over there. I think I am going to probably keep everything over here. Seems alright to me. Also, an interesting thing is that John Natalis can get out a commando if you have one in the deck that is buffed to the same level as John Natalis. Like if I could somehow, right now my commandos are 6, just like the infantryman, but if I could somehow get the 7 power commando, then playing John Natalis would get it out. As crazy as that is. It is an interesting move though. And this only brings out reinforcements. I think I want to thin the deck.
I don't want to die. Come to Pappy.
That is a lot of tempo that we lost, that we could have used in the future turns, so I'm not very confident on how this match is gonna go, but all the other cards seem too powerful to give up on. We pretty much have all the legendaries here, so once again I think I am just gonna keep everything. So I'm gonna go for a Prince Stannis here.
This is priceless.
Oh, that is just...
Well, well, impressive.
If I must.
Well, well, impressive.
What? No! How?
That is
You've my gratitude.
probably the worst doo-doo I've ever seen in my entire life ever. I did not expect Prince Stannis to get that out. I mean, we had the machines left. We still have.
Only live once.
Well, you do only live once, but goddamn, this is just terrible. I'm not even sure what marching orders will get out at this point.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Well, reinforcements obviously should get me the siege tower. Play it over here. To get the extra buff from Ronvid of the Small Marsh, also known as the, you know, the MVP of the tournament. The fact that he keeps
By the rates of Morhog.
resurrecting, you know, it's very, very good. That won't do anything. I mean, I guess you would want to try to go for a he wants to go for a Geralt Igni or a Scorch or something, but I'm not gonna allow that to happen. Eek. That does mean losing a buff. Oh well, I guess it's gonna have to be that way then. I lose 4 points, but I prevent a powerful explosive turn from Geralt Igni, and I think that's as good as you can get. So marching orders will get out the last Blue Stripe Scout. Then Dijkstra will get out Shawnee and the Trebuchet in a certain specific order, which we can't exactly control, but it will be one of those two. Probably want to play marching orders first to get out the Blue Stripe
We serve
Scout,
her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
so we can have 2 crewmen available next to each other.
Bloody non-humans.
He does have some pretty good resurrect targets here, but I think we can probably hold out, considering that, you know, we have Shawnee and this.
Keep together!
He's gonna damage his own units in order to get that thing bigger. Well, I'm not sure if that does anything, but fine. It's time for...
Lots of prior experience. Worked with
idiots my whole life.
Well, well, impressive.
It's war. Severed limbs, blood, and guts.
It is impressive indeed. I'll take the siege tower first. And then the trebuchet, because we don't have that many units together. It's gonna deal less damage. I'm gonna put it there. And then we have this, and I don't think...
Well, well, impressive.
Thanks, my friend.
Has 3 cards. You can get a lot of points from some of them, but... yeah, that's the nasty one. Which makes me wonder if I should use this at all.
I'll never be imprisoned again.
Well, well, impressive.
No, it's okay. I mean, it can hit those two, but it won't buff them too much. And if he has Geralt Igni, that's a 5 plus minus 16 from mine, so that will only be...
That was actually rather impressive. Congratulations.
I mean, he has to cover 60 points with 2 cards. That's, you know, Geralt Igni, I knew he had it.
Well, well, impressive.
That's still
That might even
over
reason.
30 points, so yeah, even with Coral and Geralt
Well,
Igni,
impressive.
that's not gonna be enough. He did emote a lot, which was pretty annoying, but hey, that was indeed impressive. And I'm marching towards the first, I mean, closer and closer to Grandmaster, the last rank in, you know, in the game. And after that is the top 1000. Okay, the last game over here is gonna be against an Eredin.
Attack!
Which, I mean, it's pretty nasty, I suppose. We don't have any counter weather effects. But apart from that, I think it's pretty good. this hand looks pretty solid. Once again, I just hope I don't draw doo-doo from the marching orders. That's something that's, you know, so annoying, but you can't exactly control it. Or from Prince Stannis. That was also pretty annoying.
Onward! Attack!
Because you do draw pretty much all your deck, Foltest does make sense to play it. To be played, I mean.
Bloody non-humans.
Alright, so over here the idea will be to play John Natalis. To bring out another scout. I could play these two, but it's fine.
Dark clouds gather over the area.
Okay, that's good.
You one of us or not? Bloody non-humans.
Very powerful tempo play over here that drew a lot of the cards from my deck. That is exactly what we are looking for. Obviously we have Commander's Horn, which will bring us even more points. I have to like target it in such a way that we reduce the potential impact of Geralt Igni. Right now, Geralt Igni is pretty bad, but we're just gonna say that he doesn't have it.
Any last words?
Any last words? Well, I don't know. I think my last word will be a pass here. So he can go a card down if he wants to win. At least one card down. It's pretty weak, but whatever. So we're gonna go 7 cards against 6. He probably will play the agent to draw something, but it's fine. That is not fine though. That is absolutely not fine. Alright, well at least we know that Prince Stannis can't draw doo-doo. So we probably want Ronvid of the Small Marsh, and we'll follow it out with the machines, and once we need to, the Temeranian infantry to bring out the guns. He might just dry pass over here just to maintain card advantage.
Naivety is a fool's blessing.
Goes for the legendary right away. That's scary. Imperial Manticore. Wow.
For Maid Bilberry's honor!
Maid Bilberry. Ah, I see. Probably gonna use this now just to thin my deck even more.
For Temeria! I don't want to die!
Once again, it is a lot of tempo that we are losing. That we could have gotten in a future turn, but we are thinning the deck and we don't run into the problem of drawing these cards next. Right, and I think I'll probably keep everything over here. Not even sure what there is left. I think I have... Wait, let me think. What I have left in my deck. I do have one blue stripe scout. Alright, see Ronvid taking damage over here for us, pretty good. So we do have one blue stripe scout, one trebuchet, one more thing. I just don't know. Seriously.
I'm not afraid.
Alright, that's fine. I would want to play it on the row with Ronvid, but
Elves must die!
to get more value. But it's fine. To get more value from the machines, but yeah. Yeah, this is kind of problematic. Alright, well I think we'll probably play this. Get this out. So what do I have left? I have a trebuchet left. And one more thing. Dijkstra will draw whatever that other thing is, but I just cannot put my hands on it. Oh, I see also Geralt Igni looks pretty spicy here, but I can't exactly play against it. I mean around it. Trying to remember what is the last card of my deck. Oh, it's the legendary, obviously, the one that deals damage to everything. Alright, that seems solid. Okay, well whatever it is, we'll probably just grab it with Dudu here.
Did you insist?
Lots of prior experience. Okay. Eesh. That is very, very annoying. But if it kills any machine, then it gives me a pretty powerful target for Shawnee. That's what I'm pretty much waiting for. Oh, I also have Prince Stannis. The problem with Prince Stannis though is that I don't have anything else to draw from my deck. I have another trebuchet that I can draw, but if I do, what I can do, and yeah, that's exactly, he'll play Iris, this will blow up, it will go whatever. What I can do is play this now.
I'm a medic. I tend to.
So I take Iris out of the deck and play it on its side, so that he cannot play it himself. I'll probably not be able to. No, I will be able to kill it. Ah, he countered that. Very good indeed.
All ears.
Yeah, this was the way you could have done it.
You'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
And the trebuchet. And now he needs to have how many points? Oh, he's gonna get it with the ghoul. That's so annoying. I thought he would have the caretaker to resurrect Iris, but he didn't. So he wins. Pretty close. Erdin, though, this weather deck has always been in the meta, and it's always very good, no matter what you do. It's annoying. It's a deck that you can get very early on with very little dust, and as long as you know how to pilot it, you can get very far with it. I'll probably play it at some point. I'm missing just one or two legendaries, but you know, I'm so sick of playing against it that I just don't want to play it. So anyway, this has been it with this episode of Gwent. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, hope you guys liked my new deck. It is pretty powerful for the most part, as you have seen. I could have won that match if he didn't have that lock effect over there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave a like so to see more. I'll see you next time when we're going to make. Bye bye.